Much, Emmanuel. I hope I can see in here. I've written out a few words to say. So first of all, thank you to Emmanuel for the introduction. It's a great privilege and pleasure to be here and to welcome everybody to our Jembi's new office in Rwanda. It really is for us a long road that has brought us here, and it's a fantastic occasion for us. So I think just in terms of welcoming everybody, I'd first like to welcome our visitors from the Ministry of Health of Rwanda as a key stakeholder of ours. So Richard is here, Daniel Murenzi I think is here as well, and a few others. And then also we know that the Jembi business model really at this stage is to work very closely with the ministry, so it's a key relationship for us, and we appreciate you taking the time out to come here. Also like to welcome or to thank the other collaborators from Rwanda for coming out tonight. The staff from our office here, as well as representatives from Pivot Access, Partners in Health, and Management Sciences for Health, who've all taken the time to come here tonight, and then the representatives from other international organizations. So there are a number of people here tonight, particularly from the United States and Canada, and of course not to mention all of the Jembi staff from South Africa and from Rwanda. I'd also like to acknowledge the funders that have largely contributed to the process which has got us to actually opening this office here, and all the projects that we are engaged in. The first one was the Canadian IDRC, which funded me, at least in the early stages of my engagement with the Ministry of Health in Rwanda, and then the Rockefeller Foundation, which has funded the RAIA project from inception, and then the PEPFAR program through HIPPP, which is funding the office at this stage. So just to mention that my own work in Rwanda actually predates Jembi and started during the original Open Architecture Standards and Information Systems project called the Oasis One project, which was funded by IDRC at that stage through the South African Medical Research Council. So I think that started in about, I've worked out that that started in about 2007, and that was about the same time as well that I first met Richard and Gilbert on the RAIN project, which was another IDRC project, the Rwanda Health Education and Information Network. So that started in late 2007, early 2008. And I think we also had the first representatives from the Rwanda Ministry of Health at the second Open MRS Implementers meeting in Cape Town, which was in 2008. So, as I mentioned earlier today, the Oasis One project really focused on South Africa, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe, and it was really in Oasis 2 that Rwanda became a main focus of our activities. And the RAIA project, in fact, was launched in Kigali in October 2009 at a meeting which was hosted by the WHO and funded by Rockefeller, and several of the people who are here tonight actually attended that meeting. The initial emphasis of the project was on developing the architectural framework, and it was out of that grew the Rwanda Health Information Exchange project, which is now our prime focus. And it's also quite a moment for us, because the Oasis projects, which really was the start of most of our activities, actually end this Friday. Both the IDRC one and the Rockefeller grant both end at the end of March. So we are hoping, though, for future activities with both those donors, and kind of watch the space. So in the meantime, the work is carried forward under PEPFAR, and we're hoping that we're going to be able to roll out the first product of that, the Health Information Exchange, later this year.